What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, for today's video I have a set of very interesting news. First of all, I will show you, well, some kind of glitch probably or legitimate information about the share price of next bridge hydrocarbons, and I have to admit that I have two confirmations of this price from one particular broker dealer. Then I will continue with an update in regards to an trade's statement, and well, I will show you more details about this information. On top of that, guys, I will show you more information about the conflict of interest that potentially might happen around the MMTLP stock at this very moment. And I will show you potentially the most valuable step towards the resolution from one of our 1209 cases. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. On top of that, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And for now, guys, I have three tiers. It is Discord access tier, Safe Haven and Gold tier. And if you want to just be in line with all the latest news and with the most recent actions and potential upcoming actions of the US stock market, it is more than enough to join just Discord access. If you want me to cover your personal position and if you want me to create a plan for you to invest in stock market, Safe Haven is for you. The only difference in between these two tiers is that on Safe Haven tier you will have a monthly 30-minute Zoom call session with me. And the Gold tier is for people who want to take the most from my experience and from my knowledge. And in this tier you will have a 30 minutes weekly Zoom call with me where I will teach you how to beat the market. On top of that, guys, for the members of this tier I will give my personal signals where to enter and where to leave the position. I will do it when market conditions are more predictable for swing positions. So, and let me give you a sneak peek on the Discord group. You can see that I publish a lot of updates on the market, and as you can see, I even make predictions of its upcoming movements. And if you follow my channel for quite some time, you know that I have a very high level of experience in this type of trades. And guys, in this Discord group, I explain a lot to my patrons, and I do a lot of technical analysis on demand on different assets. Here is the general sentiment of the market on April the 10th. Here is INTC, ISRG. Here is JDR, KLB, MSTR, and other ticker symbols. You can see that I do it pretty much 2 or 3 times a week. And all of my community members know how to benefit out of these market conditions. So, and let's begin today's video with this tweet that was written by Scotty T, and as you can see it was written just yesterday, and it says: anyone else showing a value in their accounts for their MMTLP? This is my US Bancorp account. Did I miss something? And here's the screenshot of this account. You can see that it is quite weird ticker symbol META71. The share price is $12.2, and well, quite interesting, but at the same time, guys, none other broker dealers have the same price, and I have another proof of the same from the same broker dealer, but from another person, Michael Hertel, who lives in Midland, made the same statement, and he added this screenshot. My TRCH shares are showing a value. Anyone else? What's going on? And here you can see the same exact price of $12.2. And well, some people like Douglas Morgan thinks that it is a glitch, it is not real. But at the same time, guys, you can read all the conversations under this tweet, and you have to understand that it is not a glitch. It is just some kind of well, it needs to be investigated, in my opinion. At the same time, guys, I want to pay attention to Douglas Morgan statement, and this is a real misleading statement. Let me show you this. I've seen this happen many times. If you've been here since beginning, you would often know that. You would also know you cannot hold NBA share in a brokerage account. And guys, this is a false statement. It is not possible. If you still have MMTLP shares in a brokerage account, then you are going against the company, because they have told us we need to transfer since full of 2022. And guys, again, this is a misleading information. You didn't have to transfer your shares to AST back in the days. You can hold your shares at your brokerage account. Yes, he mentioned, Douglas Morgan mentioned about it several times, and it is not a truthful information. Guys, you can hold your shares whenever you want. Again, he wrote this: it doesn't matter what your brokerage firm says, it only matters what's true. If you did not transfer your shares, then you do not have NBH. Again, it is misleading statement. You still have MMTLP, which was deleted. That comes from the Greg McCabe, CEO of NextBridge. NBH shares can only be kept at AST Equinity. No brokerage firm has NBH. It is not possible. NBH is not a publicly traded company. And guys, again, it is a misleading information. Please do not rely on it. But I want to pay attention to the price itself. It is $12.2. And first of all, I thought that it might be some kind of well, the highest price for MMTLP shares that was established somewhere in December or November of 2022. And I found this. Here is the historical price of metamaterials. I'm at investing.com website, and it is a real website. You can see it right here. This is the highest point ever for the share price of MMTLP. And as you can see under the letter H, you can see it right here, the price was $12.26, and it was established, you can see it at the bottom of the screen, on November 22nd at 10 a.m. November 22nd of 2022. So guys, I have some doubts that it is the highest price and it is some kind of technical glitch. Something has happened, something has happened with US Bancorp, but we have two evidence of the share price of NextBridge Hydrocarbons, and it is at least questionable. Why did it happen? So let's move forward, and let me show you again the tweet that was written by Anna just a couple of days ago. She has some she has fear that potentially her life might be in danger. And from some of community members, I found that it is not for the first time when she made this statement. If you search in Anna Trade's Twitter account the word suicidal, you can find that this is her tweet that she wrote on May 31st of this year. And this is pretty much a similar tweet that she wrote on July 22nd of last year. And yes, she did it twice with the last year and this year. And guys, it doesn't matter if she thinks that she is in danger or not. The most important part is that if these threats are real, we have to help her, and it is not a big deal to just repost this tweet. And if you think that she has some mental issues, it's up to you. But for me, it is not the problem to just retweet this information. So, and let me show you further. We know that a lot of people had a lot of hope, I would say hopium, in regards to the new SEC chairman Paul Atkins, and here you can see that John Burda reposted the tweet from Christian Shaughnessy, and Christian Shaughnessy 15 hours ago wrote this: months before he became SEC chairman, Paul Atkins was an expert witness for Virtu Financial in its court battle with the SEC, and now as the SEC chairman he polices Virtu. And yes guys, I think it is a pure conflict of interest, and I covered this I would say about a month ago, and I am not the only person who made it publicly. Ocelot also pointed to this issue back in February of last year. Guys, take a look right here. Looks like some of the baggies and grifters are just noticing this, something I pointed out over 3 months ago. It's been clear since day one what Atkins is about to anyone not huffing hoping. And yes, unfortunately guys, we cannot rely on certain people as a fact that they will be on certain company, on certain post. We have to rely on their actions, and so far we don't have any meaningful actions in regards to the MMTLP case from Paul Atkins. That is why guys, please be cautious with your statements and do not rely on this news. So, next one, let me show you about another update about the conflict of interest. RareDD published this just several hours ago, and he refers to his tweet that he wrote on April 13th. And he said, according to Stephen P. Dapik's broker check report, he was and he is on FINRA's UPC committee since March 2015. This guy is really into corporate actions for some reason. He see his history with SIFMA, etc. He was part of the UPC committee that was allegedly responsible for U3 halting MMTLP. But the very next time FINRA provided an update of the UPC committee members, he was gone, along with several others. Please ask Steven and the industry as a whole what he and they learned from KITD didn't help to prevent the MMTLP fiasco. Combine this with the fact that shortly after the events of MMTLP, FINRA was forced to revamp their procedures for processing corporate actions, a procedure that had been in place for about 13 years. FINRA was extremely quiet about these changes, no social media posts, even though they've tweeted about corporate actions before, one of the most central components to the work they do, involving issuers and their relaying of important information to investors. And guys, yes, we can clearly see that a lot of shady actions is happening behind the scenes and is happening inside authorities like FINRA and SEC, and they don't want to disclose all information, and it is quite obvious because they might be caught with this lie, and they have to be accountable for their actions. That is why, guys, we are here and we are working to make this happen. And how we can do it? Let me show you that. Well, 15 hours ago, Jennifer Vetrano wrote this: amazing MMTLP fiasco, and she refers to the tweet that was written by Scott Roth 16 hours ago. And Scott wrote, talking with SEC attorneys regarding discovery order for MMTLP trading records in Trott versus Gensler, the writ of mandamus lawsuit to force 2 days of pay-to-close trading. Jointly signed order is due in U.S. District Court, Vermont on June 20th. As you all can imagine, I'm going for the blue sheets, cat trail, emails from and to Gensler, Dreddy, Cook, and the Fort Worth SEC office, among other targets. The wildcard will also include Professor Joshua Mead's correspondence to MMAT and others, where he signaled at least 1.2 billion naked shorts in TRCH and eventually MMTLP. That's not in the SEC production requests, but will be third-party diving. The source is impeccable on this. He was identified as having done a study that some nefarious players in MMAT, probably with a few dirtbags ethically challenged attorneys throwing, suppressed follow the money folks. The affidavit should be enough to override any NDA he has with the MMTLP MAT board of directors. I've emailed and called this guy 2 times and have enough information to put him, Uzi, and a few others in the data pile. The SEC will try and halt discovery, but we'll fight it as best we can. Other fruitcakes and frauds hold spaces calls and have found a dozen just wait and see trust us psyops over the past 2 years. Most are connected by pay or agency agreements to McCabe, Burda, Wes Christian, and if you haven't figured that out by now, you also probably got incinerated in finger 2. So here we go, folks. Our best shot at data and blue sheets from the horse mouth is on deck. I'd expect a judge's decision on the motion to dismiss in late July and discovery before that. So there is hope that this may be our best move. And guys, well, it might be very interesting because we have a new person who has quite interesting information that potentially might be proven in court, that MMAT and MMTLP had and still has 1.2 billion naked shorts. And well, if this information is real, it might be a huge breakthrough in our case. And guys, as I mentioned multiple times, the only path how we can prove our theory is through the litigation processes. And Scott is one of the people who is pursuing this path, and we have multiple lawsuits. Some of them you can find right here. It is the top of my tab folders, and we have an update from Wilcott and versus Securities and Exchange Commission. Just yesterday I showed you these 4 dockets that were filed on May 31st, and it is a reply to response to motion. Unfortunately, I didn't have and I still don't have an access behind the paywall, and I don't know who wrote this document and for what reason. But if I search the same exact case number via Pace Monitor, you can see that it is, I would say, more elaborated titles of these documents, and we have all 4 dockets from 65 to 68, and it is the reply to response to motion filed by Contic Wilcott, and it is wait a second, a post motion to leave to file second amended complaint. And one of them is to SEC opposition, next second one is to FINRA's opposition, and the third one is to GTS opposition. And well, I have to admit that for some reasons Contic Wilcott didn't post any updates in his Twitter account, and well, it is up to him whether or not he wants to disclose this information, but definitely it is a very good sign that he's still fighting for himself first of all, and for all of the MMTLP community members in general. That is why, guys, we have to unite. We shouldn't fight each other inside our MMTLP community. And as usual, if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad.